And now, lining
Well,
up
there are
for
plenty looking
England.
forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to be impressed with the all-round capabilities of this guy, Mateo Kovacic. The Croatian really is one of the best central midfielders around. He does work best in a midfield three, I would say, but he's not really someone who can play as a single pivot. He'll be busy breaking lines once he gets into that left channel.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Budimir. That is good alertness. Kane. Nice control. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Rodgers. Menu. Quansah. And it's Stones. Now it's Rashford. And here's Menu. Now it's Kane. Kane! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Menu. And here's Kane. And the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Croatia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Modric. And it's Perisic. He was under real pressure there. Foot in. Not the most accurate pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Watkins. Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Modric to Kovacic. And it's Stanisic. Elik. And Pongracic. Now it's Budimir. Spread out to the left. Watkins. And it's Stones. Quansah. And it's Menu. Modric producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's Perisic. He's looking wide. Space for him to turn and look. He has found the way through.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Now it's Perisic. Crossed in again. And a chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Guardiola. He's found a way through. He's in a great position here. A header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And he's stuck it away. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Kane, in with the challenge. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's having a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kramaric. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodgers. Kovacic gets over and intercepts. Knocks it into space. And a shot! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And it's Rashford. Now it's Kane.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Rashford. Perisic. Stanisic. And it's Kovacic. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Pasalic. And he's gone long. Now it's Pasalic. Guardiola. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And this is Perisic! Goal! Croatia! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Croatia leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Perisic. Chance here to counter. Tries to play it through. Quality ball. Kane chasing after it. Pasalic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Now it's Budimir. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And this is Modric. Goes for a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Croatia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Croatia palpably stronger, better, superior.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is good alertness. Kovacic. Chance, surely! Oh, crossbar! And he's taking no chances there. Perisic. And for the first half, that is that. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
So, into the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Watkins! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Looking for the run, and that could set him on his way. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Pasalic. Vardiol. And he's forced to go back. Elik. Pasalic might just make this. Rodgers. And here's Watkins. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Incoming delivery. Livakovic claims it. Safe hands.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Can he finish? And that's a good finish. They are playing them off the park. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Kovacic. That pass has been well intercepted.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Rashford receives it in a good position here. Kramaric. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Deflected behind for a corner kick. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Croatia have the chance to go the other way.
The attendance for this match was 96,847.
And here's the chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rodgers chasing after it. Jordan Henderson, and it's lofted through here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Kane. Oh, the ball's come loose here, and he's following up! No, it's wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Vardiol. Croatia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Rodgers. Takes aim and crosses. Gracic is there and he can get that clear. Pasalic, looking for options for movement. Perisic looking to receive it in space. Oh, what has happened here? Perisic delivers. Towering header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Kovacic.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now it's Budimir. Now it's Vlasic. He's picked his way through. Great chance! Oh, terrific save.
Croatia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Menu getting this one clear. England are looking to go forward now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Spence does well to get it back. Rodgers. Oh, that's well spotted. Kramaric looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Budimir. What's going wide left? Rodgers scooting forward. Looking to play him in. And they're quick to get it back. Gracic with the clearance. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Kane needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Kramaric in acres of space out wide. Chance for a shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 8, Kovacic.
Croatia are having a ball here. Spence. Now Rodgers. England disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Kovacic. Gehi gets a foot in here. Spread it left. Rodgers. Now he's got space here. And now they can clear their lines. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gehi. Watkins, and that's gone loose. Now it's Rashford. Erlich clears it away. Vardiol. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. This looks promising. Kovacic is there, and he can pick it up. Kramaric. Rogers. Now it's Pasalic. And here's Kane. Kane running with intent. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Good ball, good take. And he's running, shot a goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rashford. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gets a good foot in there. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Spence. Shapes to shoot! Oh, off the bar! And with that, the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Volunteers for each block.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.